while everybody was coming into the workshop, he walks into the workshop, glowing sphere and all. And when he came in, everybody turned around and they all bowed to him, every one of them, and in unison, basically. And then he sat down, and I looked at him, and I kind of asked if I can't remember if I went to him or he came to me, but I talked to him, and I was just saying, good to see you again and everything else, and thank you for coming, but why are you here? I mean, because anybody that's on that level, I couldn't imagine why they would want to come to one of my workshops. And I finally said, I don't think you need to do this. And he said, no, I want to be here. And so by this time he could speak. This was maybe a few years later. He could speak English, sort of. And so he stayed. And during this workshop, maybe the third day or so, there was a young man in the front who spoke perfect English. And I took him aside and I said to him, who is this guy? Why is everybody... And he looked at me like, you don't know who that is? And I go, no. He says, we all know who it is. And I don't have his name right now. They've given me everything. I was going to write about him in one of the books, but I didn't. But anyway, the story that he gave me, and I've confirmed this several times over, is in Hiroshima when the bomb went off, he was 15 years old, 14 or 15 years old, I don't remember exactly. And he was only about 6 blocks from where the bomb went off. And when the explosion was coming at him very fastly, he just put his arms up like this and said, this will not affect me. And buildings were blown away and everything else like that. And they found him in the crater, sitting cross-legged. No burns, no nothing, no radiation, nothing. Absolutely perfect. And he became a symbol in the 1940s for Japan as how they can survive what this is. And the modern day Japanese don't remember him too much. It's mostly the older ones that remember who he was. He died recently, and the 4 women who were young then are now older, and they came and gave me all out of the photographs and his name and all the information and everything. And I still want to write about him at some point. But again, it's the same thing. This will not affect me. Total 100% belief. You're walking on water, an atomic bomb goes by. Nothing. So if we remember who we really are, there's absolutely no reason for fear. This is for sure.